Glad to have you with us from Orlando, Florida, one of the great vacation destinations in the entire land. Today, Camping World Stadium as a couple of teams square off for a chance to win the Pop-Tart Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Baylor Bears, taking on a team from the ACC, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Bears offense will take the first swing of the game. And here comes this quarterback. When he takes the field, he brings a certain swagger and charisma out there that not only the entire team, the entire stadium seems to feed off of.
You can feel it. It's different. It's special. Guys like this don't come around very often, but he makes the whole team better.
Hit the afterburners, kid. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it first and 10 just outside the 40. Quick pass on the jet motion. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. I get it that the game is the primary thing about going to a bowl, but there are so many festivities surrounding it. Jesse, what do you remember about something you experienced?
There was a lot of pageantry when I think back to the bowl games I played in, and you had functions, you get to visit a brand new city, generally in warm weather, you get to meet the other team, there's some friendly competition. The biggest thing that stands out to me, though, was a street brawl.
The expressway is wide open. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. And the Bears are on the move. Release to the back. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. quick strike complete. Got enough space. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip-shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down, but they decided to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
The Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. Lets it go to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Baylor! Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 7-0. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. They're lining up to boot it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Cardinal offense will get its first chance now. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires into traffic, picked off.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about them? And the quarterback is snowed under.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
And the Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
I'll tell you, as a quarterback, it's going to be hard throwing the ball over the middle of the field against this defense because these D linemen are huge, and they've got long arms. That was like trying to throw over a 10-foot tall person. Nearly impossible.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking to the big tight end. He's open on the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Fires downfield. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
Well, that's the danger about being in a 3rd and long situation. You've got to push the football downfield. The defense is expecting it. So they've got guys in the back end with their eyes on the QB. They're able to make the interception.
It's complete. A huge pickup. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Off play action on first down. Slings it downfield. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
That defender is lucky on that play because he was beat on that deep route. He's lucky the QB overthrew that play.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Now facing a 3rd and long from the... That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. They'll run the screen. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good.
And he intercepts it. Takes it the other way. After making the interception, ran that thing back to the 18-yard line. Excellent field position here for the offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got it on the move. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
That's the one danger defensively when you want to play zone coverage because you leave a lot of windows and pockets out on the field. And if the offense and quarterback find one, they could hurt you.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Stanford! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it. Like, if you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down.
Well, there we go. We finally see some life in this offense running the football. Nice game to pick up the 1st down. Got to get more of that going moving forward because they have not run it well.
They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the 1st down. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Motion from the offense. Well, jet sweep pass. And the Bears have a 1st down.
Hard-earned yards, man. You got to get these 1st downs any way you can. Sometimes it's not going to be easy, and you can't just do it conventionally handing it off. This offense is going to have to be creative. Football is a game of inches, and you just got to find the angles to give yourself an advantage. That creative play call right there really helped you.
After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He rifles one deep to the left. Wide open downfield. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Bears! Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders. 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They'll try the left side. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. On second down, will they go back to the ground game? They'll put the tight end in motion. Keep it on the ground. Tackle is made after the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the RPO, complete. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Quickly to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. He wants to throw. Finds his target down the middle. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. He wants to throw it again. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to throw on third. Steps away to find some room. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Makes his connection. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. And now a chance to pull even as we get late here in the first half. Pushes toward the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cardinal!
And I love that this offense stuck to it. Stuck to the run game. Didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
So they got the touchdown now, going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now he's going to try to hit him deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Looking to throw on second down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And that pass picked off. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. Clock is wound down, just over 20 seconds to go before the break. They'll have it first and 10. They'll start this drive with a pass. Ball in the air, intercepted.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to move it through the air. He fires a bullet to the right. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The snap sets up the throw. He caught it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time to get off one final. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Baylor!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Going up top on first down. Looking for a big gain. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. All teed up and ready to go here in the second half. He'll bring it back looking for help. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the first half.
And the pass hits, picked off.
He's just Johnny on the spot. That's now his second interception of the game, doing a great job reading the quarterback's eyes, and he's just been in the right place at the right time making plays.
They'll throw it on first down. He'll take a shot. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. After the misfire, it's second down. He's looking to throw. He'll take another shot here. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Going back to the well, another deep ball. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bears! And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He's brought down at the 30, but a productive return after deciding to bring it out. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side.
And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here, first and 10 from the 33. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. So now on second and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage.
And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and sends it downfield. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Trying to take it back. The 30. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
And when it's third and so long, it's very predictable. I'm bringing more DBs on the field. I'm bringing more speed. I know you're going to pass the football. Offenses have to be aggressive. They have to take shots. They did it there. The defense makes the big play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab over the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Got his man quickly. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Not a lot of daylight there. Let's give him 1 to the 14. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. This Stanford offense is humming. Set up with another first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Works his way ahead for about 3. It's down at the 8.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. It is good. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more. They get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse? Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Not the biggest return, but he sets him up inside the red zone at the 19. Well, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Working his way and keeping those legs moving. Picks up 5 down to the 14. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. He's got it on the run. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's low. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. After losing yardage on first down, 2nd and goal from the 10. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And they will score! Touchdown, Stanford! That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they needed. More work to do, but you had to get there.
And the quarterback goes down, but there is a penalty flag down, and I think the offense offense is going to pick up the first down. The defense was offside. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. The give from the gun. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Firing to the right, complete. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? Catch in the middle. It's Penny. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He's looking to throw it. The freshman just a little too much on that. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Zings it complete to the right. Tackled immediately after the catch.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option at working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. He's got his man. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. He's going to run it. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, and they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments and individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football I know I'll never forget.
Won't forget it. Loved working with you guys. Loved being in the booth. Loved covering these football games. And I'll tell you what, a lot of excitement in college football surrounding the sport, man. Let's just keep loving it.
Linebackers trying to create some confusion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Smashes it between the uprights. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big way.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. They'll go to the air. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, they've thrown 2 straight incompletions, and they just need to play pitch and catch on this next play. They're down a possession, and you don't have to necessarily get the first down right here, but But if you don't get it, you've got to at least keep the fourth down manageable to give yourself an opportunity to keep pushing the ball down the field and give yourself a shot to win.
Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. He'll come out throwing on first down. He's going up top here late in the game. Running toward the tape. Touchdown, Cardinal! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And you got half your work done now. Great execution, getting the score, but now we got to go for two. Under 2 minutes left in the game. We don't know if we're going to get the football back. We get our two-point play ready, and we roll it.
He gets it into the end zone. The two-point try is good, and we are all tied up late. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake. At the 24. Brought down at the 24. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first down, stop the clock, get some momentum going on offense.
Yeah, and good decision-making by the quarterback, too, right? You don't have to be greedy in this situation. Just take what the defense gives you and get yourself in position to win.
To the air on first down. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there like on that last play.
We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. He'll take the deep shot. And he's got it inside the 10. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves in a position to win.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Gets it out quickly. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Looking to go up top on first down. He'll pull it down. He's got it at the 25. And they fight him to the bitter end, all the way down to putting some more numbers in the stat column, but they'll come up a little short as time expires.